it's Brooke here with Reinhardt, Lexus in Montgomery. Today on Techie Tip Tuesday, we're going to be talking all about voice commands and how to utilize those voice commands, particularly the expanded voice commands in the 2016 and 2017 Lexus models. Today, I'm in a 2017 Lexus LS. So if you have a particular question about your model, maybe you have an older model or you just have a different one and can't find that voice command talk switch, I would be more than happy to answer your questions either over the phone, or if you'd like to come in here to the dealership to set an appointment with me, we can kind of coach you through it, make sure you know what you're doing. I'd be more than happy to do that as well. Just give me a call here at the dealership and ask for Brooke. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to need to know about voice commands is how to activate Lexi, as I like to call her. Lexi is our voice command system here in the car. So if you hear me say Lexi, that's who I'm talking about, is how to activate that voice command system. So first things first, you want to find your talk switch on your steering wheel. Here, let me show you what it looks like on this car. So to activate Lexi, you want to press and release your talk switch right here on your steering wheel. Right now I'm in a 17 LS, and so we find that talk switch looks like a little person that's talking on the right side of the steering wheel. However, in some of our Lexus models, you may find it on the left side, but it'll look the same. It'll look just like this little guy talking out loud. So you press your button, the car beeps, Lexi will come on and say, please say a category name. Now, this is usually when I have somebody in the car with me that looks at me like, what do I say? And I usually have to either give them the command, or you can say a category. So if you know that you want navigation or you know that you want radio, go ahead and state the category, and then Lexi will provide you a list of particular commands that you might use for that particular category. But if you know which command you want to use, for example, if I know I want to enter an address, I don't have to go to navigation category and then say enter an address. As soon as she beeps and the icon on the screen, it looks like a little microphone, it'll turn blue. That means that Lexi is listening, and you can go ahead and give your command, enter an address. Now, when you give your command, just some tips, you want to make sure that if there's anybody sitting in the back seat, they're not talking, because if Lexi hears them, she won't understand your command. You also want to make sure your windows are rolled up and that your air vents are turned down so that they're not pointing at the microphone. And a microphone can be located in several different places in the vehicle. Just give me a call and I'd be more than happy to show you where you're at. But the one in this vehicle is actually located up in the top of the car near your SOS button. That's where most models microphones are. So if you have questions about where your microphone is, give me a call. I'll be happy to point yours out to you. So now that you kind of know what to do when the car beeps, I want to show you how it works. So we'll kind of go through some of the commands you can say in just a little bit, but it's a little warm in here. So instead of going down here to my climate controls and trying to search how to turn this thing on, I'm going to ask Lexi to do it for me. So I'm going to press and release my talk switch.
Please say a category name.
Cooler.
Cooler. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And you notice that she right away dropped my temperature from 72 degrees, not only turned on my air conditioner, but she dropped my temperature of 72 degrees down to 68, which is 4 degrees lower than the temperature it was set on. I can also use warmer, or I can even say a specific degree. So if 68 is still too warm, I could even ask her to change the degrees to 67, and she'll change the temperature to 67. And of course your auto kicks in. You'll know that little auto light right here will kick in, and it'll control the fan speed and how cool it blows, so that way you try to reach that 68 degrees as quickly as possible. Now, in all 16 models and up, the Lexus vehicle lineup has what we call voice training recognition, and I'm going to show you how to get there. First, you'll start out with your remote touch controller down here. You want to hit the menu button, and then you're going to use this remote touch controller right here to toggle around to your different options up here, navigating through the screen. You want to go to Setup, press to select, or click your enter button on the side. And then you're going to toggle over to where it says voice. And then we want to scroll down. You have little down buttons up here, or you can use these scrolling buttons. We want to go into train voice recognition. And in order to start this recognition process, you'll hit the start button. Your voice training recognition will go through your car, Lexi, will go through 10 different phrases. She'll read them to you, and then after each beep, it's going to ask you to read those phrases back. So this is a great way to get used to the way Lexi listens, so that the timing that you need between her beep and what you say, as well as different commands that you can give her. And it also helps her get used to your voice and your dialect. So all of us with those southern accents, this is a wonderful tool because lets Lexi know how you stress certain vowels and stuff like that. So it's easier for her to understand you. Really great feature. All you hit is that start button, and then she'll run you through the whole process. And when it's over, you can do it again if you like, if you feel like you messed something up, or maybe she's not understanding you. The more you do it, the better you're going to get to know her, and she's going to get to know you. So that's how you do voice training recognition. Some other voice commands you can use will be:
Please say a category name.
enter an address.
Enter an address. Please say the full address.
7076 Atlanta Highway, Montgomery, Alabama.
7076 Atlanta Highway, Montgomery, Alabama.
Delete destination.
Delete destination.
Call Destination Assist.
Destination Assist.
Tune to FM 103.3.
Tune to 103.3 FM.
Call Carol Rocchio.
Call Carol Rocchio.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is all about voice commands in your Lexus models. Again, we focused on the 2016 and 2017 expanded voice commands. And today I was in a 2017 Lexus LS. If you have questions about your particular year model, or maybe your model vehicle, please give me a call here at the dealership. That number is 334-270-0605. Ask for Brooke. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions about your specific model, or even just set up an appointment with you for you to come in and we can kind of coach you through it. This technology is one of the greatest things that Lexus has rolled out and really expanded on. It can be one of the greatest things ever to keep your eyes on the road where they belong, but it can also be one of the most frustrating things if you don't know what you're doing. So please feel free to give me a call if you're having any trouble at all. I'd be more than happy to help. That is our Techie Tip Tuesday for today, and I will look forward to seeing you again. Have a good one.